I'm about to teach you how you can recognize what your money blocks are so that you can remove them and start to manifest more money. So if you are on a money manifestation journey, make sure that you stay tuned all the way till the end of the video, because I am going to teach you how to clear those out so that you can actually attract and manifest more money into your life. What's up and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Cozadd and I am a manifestation and money mindset expert here to give you all of my tips and tricks on how you can use intentional manifestation to actually attract and manifest the life that you desire and the money that supports it. Just like you heard in that intro section, today we're going to be talking about how you can recognize what is blocking you from attracting and manifesting more money into your life and remove those money blocks so that you can actually start to create wealth. This has been one of the most transformational pieces of my manifestation journey and has helped me go from $70,000 in debt and not making enough money to survive to now completely financially free and manifesting multiple 5 figures a month consistently. So make sure to hit subscribe and that like button so that you are up to date every single week when I release new videos and we can help more people manifest more money. So with all of that being said, let's get into this. First things first, I want you to know that when it comes to the manifestation process, we cannot change in our lives what we are not willing to recognize. And this is huge because majority of the manifestation resources out there online will not address these pieces that are hiding in the back burner and lingering in your subconscious mind that are actually creating the money blocks and teach you to just think positive and believe and all of these things that don't actually work if there are things that are in the way that are blocking you. So we are going to be focusing on those blocks and recognizing what they are so that you can actually put yourself in the position where you attract and manifest more money into your life. And to paint this picture, I want to share with you my story of where I was at and what led me to where I am today. So back in the summer of 2019, I hit my personal rock bottom where I was the most sad, lost, broke version of myself that I had ever been. I was $70,000 in debt, working a job that I absolutely hated and working ridiculous hours, not making enough money to survive, and truly reached a position of hopelessness in my life where I didn't really want to continue living. It was in that moment that I realized that something had to change in order for me to actually live a life that I felt was worth living. And that's when intentional manifestation showed up in my life, and I didn't really know what I was supposed to do with it, but I knew that it was something that was important, that I needed to put my focus and attention into learning what to do with it and how to implement it into my life. So I decided to invest money that I didn't have into learning from my first coach, and I'm so grateful for the fact that I did, because through the teachings that I learned about manifestation and implementing them into my life and embodying them on a daily basis, I was able to go from $70,000 in debt and not making enough to survive to just months later being in the position where I was starting to manifest $10,000 a month consistently. And then from that position of manifesting $10,000 a month consistently, I've now been able to pay off $70,000 worth of debt and hit multiple 5 figures a month on a monthly basis just from intentional manifestation and learning how to heal my relationship with money and clear out the money blocks that I had so that now I can live this big, beautiful, abundant life where money truly feels like a best friend to me. So if you are currently in a challenging financial situation or you're just in the position where you want more but you don't know how to get more, stick around and listen. Ultimately, I want you all to know that none of this would have been true for me and my finances if I did not do the inner work. And the inner work is tapping into deeper mental processes inside of the subconscious mind to recognize what's there mentally, emotionally, and energetically that is blocking you from receiving whatever it is that you desire to manifest, and specifically in this example, blocking you from manifesting money. Doing the inner work is necessary for creating sustainable wealth. It is really challenging to create long-lasting, sustainable change in your finances and sustainable wealth if you do not do the inner work. And this is why our world has this insane hustle culture, because majority of people are not even aware of the fact that if they change their relationship with money, then they would be able to step into a place of naturally and easily attracting more money into their lives just from being in a state of alignment. So I know by you being here, you do not want to be a part of the hustle culture. You do not want to have to be a part of all of these limited, conditioned situations that we've been put into, and truly break out of those old paradigms so that you can have more money than you know what to do with and live a life that is wealthy, healthy, and fulfilling. So that's what we're gonna do right here, right now. So if you don't already have a pen and a notebook, pause this video and go and get one. And once you have a pen and a notebook, I want you to write this down. I'm gonna be giving you a few questions to ask yourself to start to identify where these blocks are so that you can start to remove them. First question, where do I currently feel limited inside of my finances? Do you feel limited by your job? Do you feel limited by your bank account? Do you feel limited by your paycheck? Do you feel limited by the amount of expenses that you have on a monthly basis? Do you feel limited in the way that you're not able to do the things that you want, but you can cover the things that you need? Where do you specifically feel limited in your finances? Write it all out. Seriously, get it all out of your body and onto a piece of paper. And then once you've written all of that out, dumped it all out of your head and onto a piece of paper, I want you to ask yourself this question. What about these areas make me feel limited? So going through each thing that you put in that list, write down what about it makes you feel limited. Why does this area make you feel limited? Once again, truly go for it on this one. Dump it all out onto that piece of paper. Don't restrain yourself whatsoever. Truly, whatever is there, get it out of yourself and onto the piece of paper. And once you have done this, what I want you to do now is to go back through and read through everything that you've written down and identify what is the story that you are telling yourself about money. This is huge. The story that you are telling yourself about money and the story that you are telling yourself about these limitations. Why is this huge? This is huge because the story that we tell ourselves about our lives and about our finances is the way that it is then manifesting. And the reason for this is that our words become our thoughts become our beliefs are what we know with absolute certainty, and we manifest into our physical realities what we know with absolute certainty and what we identify with. So if you are identifying with the story that you are limited in your finances, there's no way for you to change things, that money doesn't grow on trees, that money is the root of all evil, whatever limiting story that you have been told and you are continuing to tell yourself, that's what's going to manifest. So going back to these questions, once you've recognized the story that you are telling yourself about money, the next thing you want to ask yourself is, where did I learn this to be true? Everything in life is a learned behavior or a learned belief. Nothing originally came from us. When we showed up on planet Earth, we did not have any information inside of us yet. So literally every single thing that we know to be true about the world, about ourselves, about money, about anything was learned from someone else or was learned from some other situation. So whatever you are telling yourself to be true about money that doesn't feel like it could be any other way is actually just something that you learned from somebody else. And there can be a different reality. But in order for you to change that reality, you have to identify what caused this in the first place. This is how you find your money blocks, by getting back to the root of what caused the belief, the behavior, the feeling, and the actions that you take around money on a daily basis. And once you recognize where it came from in the first place, you can start to heal that and shift the script and really step into this position of power inside of your finances so that you're able to elevate your set point of attraction, elevate your energy, your vibration, to a place that is going to help you naturally attract and manifest more money into your life. So one huge thing when it comes to money manifestation, as you're choosing to flip this script around, once you've done the healing work and once you've recognized what's caused this challenging relationship with money in the first place, is starting to look at money like your best friend. Now, what do I mean by that? You want to treat money like you would your best friend. You want to treat it with love, compassion, support, kindness. You want to talk about it in a way that is very supportive and loving. So look at your relationship with money right now and the way that you interact with it, the way that you talk about it, the way that you feel about it. If you were to treat your best friend that way, your best friend wouldn't stick around. And money is the same exact way. So don't expect money to hang around if you are constantly shit talking it, using it, talking about how it isn't supportive, having this love-hate relationship with it, being avoidant of it, whatever the story may be for you. And recognize that that energy has to shift with money in order for you to attract and manifest it into your life. Because if you do not do the work to clear out those blocks, you are going to continue to play out limited circumstances in your finances, consciously and subconsciously. You will essentially sabotage your finances if you do not heal your relationship with money. You must change your relationship with money in order for your finances to change. Because the reality is, nothing in life changes if you do not change. And the number one way that you can overcome this is by finding somebody who can help you do the inner work and heal the different things that are there for you subconsciously, because we can't see within ourselves what we can't see. We all have blind spots. We all have parts of ourselves that are so subconscious, that are so stored away, that without the help of somebody, without the help of an expert, we won't get to on our own. Your finances won't just magically get better because you want them to. You have to choose to do the work and seek out the resources that will help you step into a position where you actually create the change that you're wanting to see. So take action on creating this change for yourself, because without that action, your finances will stay the same. But if you're watching this video, I know that you want your financial circumstances to be different, and you can make it happen. If I can do it, you can do it. I'm nobody special. I'm just a girl who decided to take her power back and shift her relationship with money so that now I can live in a state of abundance. And if you need help doing this, I want to invite you to apply to be a part of my academy, the Abundant AF Babe Academy, which is my signature online manifestation program. In the Abundant AF Babe Academy, we go deep into healing your relationship with money and all of the different things that are blocking you from living an abundant reality. The link to that is going to be down below in the description for you to apply. And if you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe and like this video. But that is all that I have for you today on this video. So until the next time, I am sending you all of my love, and I believe in you. You have the power to change it all. You have the power to live a rich and fulfilling life. Peace out.